Day 4. I walked into the office a few minutes early, coffee in hand, ready to crush the day. I turned the corner into my aisle, looked at my cubicle, and stopped cold. My chair was gone. In its place was that nasty, broken-down torture device I had shoved into the corner the day before. I felt a spike of panic. Did the cleaning crew take it? Did management remove it? I scanned the room. 2 rows over, sitting with his feet up on his desk, was a guy named Brad. Brad was one of those sales guys who peaked in high school. Loud, obnoxious, always bragging about his numbers, but somehow never seemingly doing any work. And there he was, leaning back in my $1,800 Aeron, spinning slightly left and right, looking like the king of the tassel. I walked over to him, trying to keep my cool. I didn't want to be the new guy starting drama in his first week. "Hey, Brad," I said, forcing a smile. "I think there's been a mix-up. You're sitting in my chair." Brad didn't even take his feet off the desk. He just glanced at me over the rim of his coffee mug. "Company property, man. Open seating." "No," I corrected him, my voice firm. "That's not company property. I brought that from home yesterday. It's mine. I paid for it." Brad laughed. It was a dismissive, condescending chuckle. "Look, new guy, around here, if it's on the floor, it's up for grabs. My chair was broken, this one looked open. Finders keepers." "It's not finders keepers," I said, my patience fraying. "It cost nearly $2,000. Get out of the chair, Brad." He finally swung his legs down, but not to get up. He leaned forward, getting into my personal space. "Or what? You gonna cry to HR? Beat it, I'm on a call in 5 minutes." He put his headset on and deliberately turned his back to me. I stood there, shaking. I wanted to tip him out of it right then and there, but I knew that would get me fired for workplace violence. I needed to play this by the book. I went straight to Mr. Henderson's office. Mr. Henderson was the owner and the manager. He was an old-school guy, the type who thought motivation meant yelling and that employees were basically interchangeable cogs. I knocked and walked in. "Mr. Henderson, I have a bit of an issue. I brought in a personal ergonomic chair for my back, and Brad has taken it and refuses to return it." Henderson didn't look up from his computer. "Work it out amongst yourselves. I don't run a kindergarten." "I tried," I said. "He claims it's company property because it's in the building." Henderson sighed, took off his glasses, and looked at me with pure annoyance. "Look, what is your name again? Mark? Look, Mark, we have a policy here. Equipment is first come, first serve. We don't have assigned seating for chairs. If you want a specific spot or a specific piece of furniture, you get here early. That's